and welcome to day 24 of IELTS Speaking Part 1 examination series. The topic that we are going to discuss today is pets and animals. The first question for the class is, do you have a pet? Let's do the response analysis. Now this is a very simple question that do you have a pet? You may say yes, I have a pet. Its name is this or that, whatever you have named your pet. Uh, the first for band 6. Yes, I do. I have a dog and I enjoy spending time with it. For band 6, this is a perfect answer. For band 7. Yes, I have a pet dog. He's very friendly and always makes me feel happy after a long day. If I have to answer this, I would say it's very friendly. Okay, because for objects, animals, we use it. But some people consider their pets as their family, so they specifically point them as a family member, and they just say things related to them as they would say it for a person or anyone in the society. So some people prefer to use the genders or the pronoun he or she, but grammatically we go for the it. Band 8. Yes, I have a pet dog and it's an important part of my family. Spending time with it helps me relax and improve my mood. But if this person uh, loves a lot or is into showering a lot of love on their pet, that's why this person is using the pronoun he and him for his pet animal. So it depends how you are answering and how you treat your pet. But if we go by grammatic syntactics, then we have to use the pronoun it. Masterstroke example for this question is, for example, I usually take him for a walk in the evening, which is both enjoyable and relaxing. This is what every pet keeper does, or anyone who has a pet. This is their routine work to go for a walk. But I want to clear one thing here. Pet doesn't always mean a dog or a cat. There are many other animals also that people look after as a pet. Powerful adjective here would be affectionate. What does the word affectionate mean? Showing love and care. The phrase that you can use here can be part of the family. Some people even celebrate the birthdays of their pet. They make them wear beautiful clothes, buy them toys, and make them happy with the treats that they love to eat. So you can use the phrase part of the family here. Synonym upgrade would be friendly. What does that mean? Instead of saying the word friendly, you may substitute it with the word affectionate. The golden tip for this answer would be, don't just say what pet you have, like I have a dog. No, don't go for that. Explain how it affects your daily life, what impression that particular pet has on the daily routine of your life, or how does you are affected with the presence of that pet. The practice work would be, what responsibilities come with owning a pet. Yeah, there are certain responsibilities that you have if you are bringing home a pet. You should know a lot many things before considering to bring a pet, because you have to look after their meals, uh, how to make them happy, and how to keep them busy. Did you have a pet when you were a child? This depends. Some people have, some people don't have. If you have, you can say yes, I had a cat when I was a child. Band 7. Yes, I had a pet cat during my childhood and I loved playing with it after school. And the person targeting band 8 may say, yes, I had a dog, cat, or whatever pet you had when I was growing up. It was wonderful companion and created many happy childhood memories. Only the people who have a pet know how they bring happiness and joy in their life. The masterstroke example here would be, I still remember feeding it every day and playing with it in the garden, because you have memories and you cherish those memories with the pet that you have brought home. Powerful adjective here would be playful. What is playful? Full of energy and fun. Useful phrase, childhood companion, means your childhood friend who was everywhere where you were. Friend means companion. Instead of using the word again and again, you can just make your answer more beautiful by replacing friend with the word companion. Golden tip. Use childhood memories to make your answer more natural, because if you have memories, you should share it. Practice work. What was your favorite thing about your childhood pet? There are certain things that the pet do, and some are very adorable. So you may mention that one. What is your favorite animal? Like everyone have different choices. Some people like panda, some like polar bear, some like lion, some like tiger, some like snake, some like penguins, some like dogs. There are people who like cats. So everyone's response will be different for this question. My favorite animal is dog because it is loyal and friendly. For the band 7, dogs are my favorite animals because they are intelligent, loyal, and easy to bond with. That is true. Band 8. My favorite animal is dog. But why? Because of its loyalty and strong connection with humans. And more to that, instead of just saying the strong connection with humans and starting they are intelligent, you might have used or say, moreover, they are intelligent, protective, and incredibly affectionate. That makes it a very beautiful answer. The master stroke example would be, for instance, dog can provide emotional support and often consider a person's best friend. Like I usually feed the street dogs, and some of them are too loyal that when I come back home from the evening walk, they are already waiting at my door step. And sometimes at night, whenever a suspicious person passes by, they start barking. That shows their loyalty and friendliness. And they never come close to me because they know I get scared when they are too close to me. So that is how you can say that animals too have brain. Powerful adjective would be loyal, always supportive and faithful. Useful phrase can be a person's best friend. Synonym upgrade. Instead of saying smart, you may say intelligent. Golden tip. Give 2 or 3 qualities of the pet that's your favorite one instead of giving only one. Practice work. Why do people like different animals? Yeah, this is a very good question. You should frame an answer on your own for this one. Now, the question number 4. Why do people keep pets? I think some people feel lonely. For band 6, people keep pets because they make them happy. Very simple answer and a complete answer. For band 7, people often keep pets for companionship and emotional support. I have seen a lot of people who somewhere bond very well with the animals and they consider them a part of their life. More than people, they trust those pets and they make them happy. They eat together, they go for walks, they enjoy their day together. Nowadays I have seen some people have separate rooms for their pet animals, even the proper bedding, their eating treats are different, their clothing are different. So somewhere they have made pet as their family and that gives them an emotional comfort. Some humans find comfort in animals. For band 8, people keep pet because they provide companionship, reduce loneliness, and bring joy to everyday life. The masterstroke example would be many elderly people feel less lonely when they have a pet at home because they keep them busy. When someone is busy, they don't feel lonely. Powerful adjective here would be companionable. That means friendly and pleasant to be with. Useful phrase would be provide emotional support. Synonym upgrade would be help. What does help mean? Support. Golden tip. Mention emotional benefits to sound more mature. Because somewhere I have realized that this thing that people try to find comfort in animals, and especially the ones who have them as pet, because they can share their daily life, they can share up and downs of their life, because nowadays people are scared of showing their real self to the world. So somewhere when they're hurt, or somewhere when they are feeling very lonely, they just share it with their pet. All they can do is either they wag their tail or try to give you comfort in their own manner. Do pets improve people's mental health? I think yes. I have seen many people who have become more happy after having a pet at their home. Now comes question number 5. Do you like going to zoos? Yes, I do because I see many animals there. Band 7. Yes, I enjoy visiting zoos because they allow me to learn about different species. Band 8. Yes, I enjoy visiting well maintained zoos because they provide educational opportunities and help raise awareness about wildlife conservation. But you may add a fact somewhere we would like to visit a zoo. We love to see different species, but keeping them away from their natural habitat is bad. I don't promote zoos that much because somewhere animals are happy when they are with the species that belong to them and where they belong. But yes, there are certain situations when they are brought to the zoos. Sometimes it is good for them, and sometimes we have to consider the endangered species in mind. So, yes, there are certain things that are good about zoos, and there are certain things that are bad. Getting photographed with the animals in the zoos, I don't appreciate. They too have their personal space. Masterstroke example. For instance, I learned a lot about endangered species during my last visit to a zoo. That is what I was saying, that somewhere we have to uh, have the species that are endangered so that they don't extinct from the world. But after there comes a time that those species are no longer endangered, we should just move them to their natural habitat. Educational means helping people learn. Useful phrase would be wildlife conservation, to protect the wildlife. Synonym upgrade would be learn to gain knowledge. Golden tip mention both entertainment and education. Yeah, because it gives a perfect uh, it makes it a perfect answer if we mention both. Practice work. Should animals be kept in the zoo? That is a very personal opinion that everyone have. Considering the pros and cons, merits and demerits, you should answer this question. It should not be like a layman, but you should study it well and take into consideration your own opinion while answering this question. Are animals important for humans? Yes, they are. Yes, animals are very important for humans. But why? That's missing. This is just a direct answer, and I personally don't promote the answer for these kind of answers that lack the reasoning. Band 7. Yes, animals play an important role in people's life in many ways. For band 8, absolutely. No doubt in this. Animals are essential to humans because they contribute to ecosystem, provide companionship, and support various industries such as agriculture. So this is the way you should answer. You should emphasize on the importance of animals for humans. Masterstroke example. For example, bees help pollinate crops, while pets improve people's emotional well-being. And this is such a beautiful example to give along with your answer because it is a fact. Essential, extremely important, useful phrase, play a vital role or play an important role. Synonym upgrade, important. You can say essential instead of saying important again and again. Golden tip, use different examples like pets, farming, and nature. The question, how would life be different without animals? Now just think about it and then answer. Ultimate band aid strategy for the topic pets and animals. Care formula. C for connection. Show your relationship or feeling toward the animal. A means attribute. Describe a positive quality of the animal. R. Reason. Explain why you like it or why is it important. E. Give a real life example or experience. Band 8 example. Yes, I have a pet. It's incredibly loyal and affectionate. I enjoy spending time with it because it helps me relax after a busy day. For example, I take it for evening walks, which is one of my favorite daily activities. While you are saying he here in the answer, you should say yes, I have a pet dog and I consider it as a family member or and while answering I would preferably say he instead of using it because it hurts me to consider or pointing out it as it because it is also used for objects and it hurts me and it is for me a family member, so I will preferably go for he or she. You should just say one or two lines about it why you will be using the pronoun he or she instead of using it. Pro formula. First, point, state your opinion. R, reason, why, explain. You need to explain why, क्यों. O. Outcome. Describe the result or effect. I think pets are beneficial because they provide emotional support. As a result is the consequences or the outcome. Many people feel happier and less stressed. Now, the last one line rule. Answer, then explain it, give an example, then further elevate it. My favorite animal is the dog because it's loyal and intelligent. For example, dogs often help people in difficult situations. Now elevate, their unwavering loyalty makes them truly remarkable companions. Now, here the direct answer was my favorite animal is dog. Explain why. Because it's loyal and intelligent. Then illustrate. You gave an example. Then you elevated it in the last sentence. That is the proper way